What is up, my friends? Like the stream, follow me here. Sub to my Substack. You can also call me. Link in the description. Questions or comments, because I want to hear from you. But it is $3.33 per minute. So I want to hear from all of you. People in the UK, people in Canada. What is your biggest concerns? I want to hear from people all over the globe, not just here in California. So I have two main, three really, three really, three things I want to bring to your attention. Starting off with Carmelo Anthony, that has been a extremely hot topic. Uh, uh, so he has been in the news for some time now. People were waiting. What's going to happen? Is he actually going to be charged? And charged this year? Was trial going to take longer? So I personally thought that the trial was going to take bare minimum 1 month, but it's already finished. So it's crazy. So it says here, credit to Google, Carmelo Anthony was recently found guilty of murder and sentenced to 35 years in prison. Crazy, crazy how fast it was. So the trial lasted pretty much 1 week. So I do expect to see protests per Cardi B via Forbes. So it says here that a 35-year sentence was handed down in Texas this week to a black teenager who was convicted of stabbing fatally stabbing of a white 17-year-old in a case that has sparked a racial reckoning in the Dallas suburb of Frisco and captured the attention of well-known figures, including rapper Cardi B, who said the sentence was, quote, disgusting, end quote, and accused prosecutors of, quote, trying to make an example, end quote, of the young defendant. Which, I mean, I don't think that's the case at all, because if they were trying to make an example out of Carmelo, they would have given him the death penalty. But he has been slammed with 35 years. So I want to hear from you. Is that proper? Okay. Did they get it right in Texas? Okay, I want to hear from you. And plus, what are your thoughts on the trial? Do you think it should have lasted longer? Do you think that it was just right? So I'm pretty shocked that it just lasted 1 week. I thought it was going to be bare minimum like a month. So there you have it. Carmelo Anthony has been found guilty of murder, and he will spend 35 years in prison. Now, will he spend that exact time? I don't think so. So there's that. Plus, we have to get into some Iran news. So if you do not know, the Iranian regime shot down an Apache chopper in the Strait of Hormuz. Both pilots were rescued. So that led the U.S. to strike Iran, in which Iran then retaliated. Now, guess what? The U.S. is going to retaliate on a much more destructive level. So I think it's funny because this was during the whole, oh man, things are looking very good. Ceasefire deal with Israel and Lebanon is also looking good. Seems like we're going to get the war finished. Now we have this. So I expect this to stretch till September. Then then by September, I think it's going to start up all again. The same Trump saying, "Oh, we are looking very good on the peace deal." So there you have it, my friends. And Iran shoots down chopper. Then we strike Iran. Then Iran strikes us. Now we strike Iran. This is going to keep going on. So people, we remain on the hamster wheel. Now, now the LA County sales tax. So I was somewhat white pilled, thinking that maybe the fine residents of LA County are going to catch somewhat of a break. Okay, because it seemed like the ER prop was being struck down by the voters. Lo and behold, the weekend passes. Come Monday, a batch of ballots, mainly leaning towards a sales tax increase, have indeed come in. which means that now the sales tax is leading, and it looks like we're gonna have to pay more. Okay, because the prop supposedly pays for Medi-Cal, fills in the budgets. Well, but let's be honest, it's for paying free healthcare for the illegal aliens. Okay, that's what it is. So people, when you go to the store, when you pay more money, you are paying for their free healthcare because they always make it seem like it's temporary. Nothing's temporary here in California. They want higher taxes. They want to tax us to death. That's what they want to do. So I was white pilled, but right back to the black pill. Right back to the black pill because I thought, Californians, especially the Angelinos, the county Angelinos, maybe, you know, finally understand that taxation is theft, especially when they keep doing this. Your property taxes, income taxes, so everything keeps going up, and the insurance. And so I thought they will fight like hell to stop this from passing. Lo and behold, it seems like it's going to pass. So there's that. And yeah, my friends, I don't know what to tell you. Things are going to get more expensive here in LA County. So we have that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, my friends. So as far as the LA mayor race, so it seems like it's going to be Mayor Bax versus Rahman, which I mean it's pretty much already done. And then when it comes to the governor's race, it will be Steve Hilton versus Javier Becerra. So I want to hear from you. Who will you be voting for? Hilton or Becerra? What is your outlook on California? What is your outlook on LA? Plus, real quick, Trump has signed a motion that will fully fund ICE till 2029. So ICE is now fully funded. So that's just a little teeny bit of the news of what's going on. So FIFA is here, my friends. How excited are you about the FIFA World Cup? Okay, I want to hear from you. So that being said, make sure to like the stream. Follow me here on Rumble. On my Rumble, follow my Rumble at On the Earth Mark. Follow me here and sub to my YouTube at On the Earth Mark. Let's get to 1,000, and let's get to 1,000 on my Rumble. Plus, follow my Kick at On the Earth Mark and sub to my Substack at On the Air with Mark. So that being said, thank you for tuning in to a Hump Day edition of On the Air with Mark Live. You guys have a good one.